The Chicago Bulls come back down 19 points against the Toronto Raptors and beat them to advance in the play-in tournament. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, NBA to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you're a Bulls fan, please do hit that big red subscribe button because I would appreciate it. Folks, I just got done watching that incredibly fun game. Wow. What a comeback from the Chicago Bulls, who were down 19 points at one point, the largest lead by the Raptors, man. Woo! Okay, a lot to digest here, a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to get started, but let's, I guess, just start with the player of the game for the Bulls, and that was Zach LaVine. 39 big ones for Zach LaVine, who was just a walking bucket in that second half. Folks, in my pregame analysis, what I told you was the only way the Bulls were going to win this game against the Raptors was if one of Zach or DeMar goes nuclear. All right? I said that was the only way because both aren't going to go nuclear because somebody is going to get guarded by OG Anunoby and get shut down. Well, that somebody happened to be DeMar DeRozan, who had a very subpar game, and you could see the entire game OG was just bothering him all game long, and OG is one of the best, if not the best, perimeter defender in basketball. So you see why. And so it was Zach's time to step up, and boy, did he step up. It didn't look good early, but in the second half, he was aggressive, driving to the hoop like with force, with vengeance, and then pulling up from three and just raining all game long, especially in the second half. Like, Zach LaVine looked like an all-NBA player in that second half. Zach LaVine looked like a max player in that second half. He looked like a top-5 shooting guard in that second half. That Zach LaVine is the Zach LaVine who has a chance to touch that superstar level, if you will. So he was obviously the best player in this game. 39 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Much love and respect to Zach LaVine, who carried us in this game. But I do also want to give a shout-out, man. Vooch on the boards, 13 boards. And did have 14 points chipped in there, and was able to get some buckets on Pirtle, who certainly is a not easy cover for anybody in terms of playing against him. And then Alex Caruso came in clutch, man, late with some steals and making the right defensive plays. And really, the Bulls, even though they were out rebounded just like I thought they would be, right, 50-36, they got out rebounded by the Raptors. The difference in this game was that they made the timely shots and you had somebody just go nuclear. That is what really I said was needed to happen, and it did happen. Now, again, I will sit here and tell you I picked the Raptors to win this game just because I did not think the Bulls had the requisite size to deal with them, with all of their lengthy bodies. And that was the case. Remember, they got out-rebounded 50-36. Usually the team that gets more rebounds, they usually win. But the Bulls, to their credit, man, elite defense, were just able to rattle the Raptors. And even with the refs trying to hand the Raptors this game, I mean, literally, what the heck was that bogus call at the end for Pascal Siakam? That was nowhere close to a shooting foul, yet they gave him 3 shots. Obviously, ball don't lie. He missed 2 of them, and that's all she wrote. But even with the refs trying to hand the Raptors the game, they couldn't close it out. And this Bulls team was able to get the job done. And just like they have done all year long, the Raptors underachieved, even with all their talent. They have more talent than the Bulls. They really do. But the Bulls play with more heart. They play harder. They play more physical. And that's, credit to this team turning around in kind of the second half of the season and second half of this game. Because in the first half, this team looked like it was dead in the water. So, now bring on Miami. We got the Heat next to see who gets the 8th seed. And certainly I'll be breaking that matchup down. But I did want to just come on here and just talk about the Bulls' victory, man. That was a fun game to watch. And, man, this is the Zach LaVine that we have been, all clamoring to see, waiting to see. And he's been like this in the second half. But now to show up in a big playoff-type play-in game, this is what you want. This is what you want. So you love seeing that. You love seeing your star step up, and that's exactly what Zach did. So much credit to the Bulls. I didn't think they could pull it out, but they did. And, we had Zach going nuclear, almost dropped 40 here. So credit to him, credit to Billy. Again, Caruso, P. Will was pretty clutch in this game. Had some good defensive plays, hit a couple of threes Kobe White as well early on. He kept them in this game. Like, everybody on the Bulls seemingly made some good contributions. And even though, Van Vliet and Siakam, the 2 stars for the Raptors, they went off, the rest of the Raptors didn't do much. Gary Trent could hit a bucket. OG Anunoby was pretty mediocre on offense. Like, Scotty Barnes wasn't that impressive. So, like, the Bulls were really able to clamp down on the non-Van Vliet Siakam guys. So, let's see what happens. Miami's a whole complete different beast. But let me just enjoy this victory here for the Bulls, who are advancing. And they are the first play-in team that are the number 10 seed to advance past this round. So, let me know what you guys think, man. Exciting, fun game to watch. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.